Yo, what's poppin', guys? This is the open queue Ironman. Last episode we did Reaper. We just knocked him out real quick, literally just a one and done. This episode we're doing Bastion. Character I haven't played too much, but just should be a non-issue as long as I roll somewhat of the correct teammates. And yeah, we'll see you when we get in game. Alright, looks like we found ourselves a game. Ran flat 1 to diamond 3. Shouldn't be too rough. I do remember Venti Latte playing a bunch of Pharaoh. And it looks like whoever Lucio Ball guy is from the game before went on streamer mode. Which is interesting, but whatever, I don't mind. They were good last game, I'm sure they'll be good this game. Yeah, also showing off the pretty rare Sandcastle Bastion skin. It was an Overwatch 1 event skin only, and I don't think it's returned so far. I mean, obviously there's like Brick Bastion, I have that too, but I like this one a lot more. I think I like the graininess on the gun, if you know what I mean. Like if you look at the gold gun here, you can see like the sand grains. The way they like reflect and all that, it looks really fucking clean. But yeah, overall super neat skin. Yeah, your head's like the little sandcastle bucket, the rest of yours just sand. And yeah, this comp is solid. We got the Ryan to help shield us off and deal with most things. We got the Hog to get some big hook picks, and then we have the insane double sustain support damage duo of Bapillari, which I guess we'll especially need because Venti Latte is in our game, and they do play fair almost every time. I don't know if I already mentioned that. Not sure if I had to go turret form yet, but I don't know, the Reaper is being kind of obnoxious. As long as we keep an eye on him, we'll be fine. Our Ryan is just unaware of his existence. Is that Mauga E-Press already? That means I could do this for free, because Mauga can't contest it. But I guess he can with double support. Okay, we lost our Immort, but not our Pylon. And they lost their Mauga and their Res. Ana cannot be missing those types of sleeps. Yeah. Use that nade to both get out and damage the Reaper. It's like the stuff you'd be doing on Junkrat. But I figured Bastion could do it as well, and I was right. Pretty easy to use nade to push people around, make space, finish kills, etc, etc. Your turret form is great for melting down squishies especially, but it's also useful for melting down the right tanks as long as they don't have a diva. And they don't have a diva, so I'm having a really easy time here. Your ult's not super great, but you can use it to focus out a support, and again, as long as they don't have a diva. They have a diva, this character kind of just becomes unplayable, especially with modern defense matrix. But yeah, just keep pressuring main. Our BAP is an actual nut job. Pressure out their supports there. I'm dead, but so is that guy. My whole team's on him. He got executed. Like, you don't kill our fucking Bastion, get away with it. They were ready for that. The fair ult getting nobody means that fair is also not going to be living too long, I don't think. And that's just big value. Big on the Reaper to identify that I was a bit of a threat. I mean, I don't know who else he could have killed. He either kills our BAP or me. And I guess he figured at some point the team might lock in and actually get the BAP. Nice. Just straight melted him. There's the Discord worm. But that means there's no more Pharaoh, which is kind of like insane. They're on triple support Mauga. They're putting all their eggs in one basket. While we have many baskets, all kind of filling up all at the same time. Gives a lot more eggs, we have a lot more capacity. That's how you know I'm just saying shit. Okay, there's the Nana. I saw that coming, but unable to stop it because Mauga ults is Mauga ults. It just does that. Unfortunate that Zen could somehow maintain sightline there. Another big problem with Bastion though, you're just a big target. Moga on most DPS is pretty useless, but Bastion is as big as a tank. Physically, like just as physically large as a tank. And much, it's easy to hit as well. Which means Moga has a really easy time taking you out. Much easier than you have taken him out. Plus he has that, like, cardiac overdrive, which means if he has his E-press, and you try to fight him, he just out-sustains you. Yeah. They got the Reaper Czar combo going, which is actually going to be kind of terrifying for us. But we still do have a good comp. We just lost one fight. Just gotta lock in a little more. We got a little silly, a little bored. But yeah. You can see just the raw numbers I'm putting out. Despite us having a lot of damage from the rest of our team, I'm still pumping out just insane numbers. And that's just what Bastion's here for. Use Recon to do long range pressure like this. Their Zen has really hard time contesting. The nade can just scare people and kill people. Just like that. And once they're all scared and killed, you can just kind of like keep up the pressure with Recon and nades and shit. Sorry, it's one. We just cross mapped there. There's a Reaper destroying our backline, which is what he's probably should have done the entire game. And that's really what you do on Reaper. Given the opportunity, you just destroy the backline, and then once the backline's gone, it's very easy for you to just sustain yourself more than they sustain themselves using Reaper's passive. Just kind of clean house like that. Zen Discord definitely helps them out a lot. If you Discord a Reaper target, that shit's gonna get shredded. Reaper will have the highest bursts of pretty much any character, especially in open queue where all the fights happen so close. Kind of like Reaper's favorite place to be. With a good ult time. Good flank, good ult. Like, good to be up there. I had no idea. I might try ulting out of spawn just to kind of get him off cart. So I'm not going to do that. Tell him to push the payload. I'm going to do this and hope to touch. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to die to the first one. That's what the second thing was all about. And we got the Reaper as well, which means the rest of them are pretty free. The Mauga ult there is kind of criminal. I don't even... Like, they had one more fight and they could have won it with that Mauga ult alone. Instead, he locked in on the Rhine, the 1v5, and just tossed it. That's big value for us because it means they don't have it. I don't think they're going to have... I guess they have Reaper up here. I didn't think he teleported straight to it like that. That's my bad. I was ready to like flank them on the bridge, like as the fight was happening. But unfortunately, we won't get that time. Let's see if my Rhine can shatter. It's such a free shatter here. He needs to do it. I don't know what he's holding it for. Oh. Unfortunate. Especially when someone was nanoed and stuff, and like they're on your backline stuff. Just shatter something, man. Such a weird thing to be holding on to. We're locking in the cringe ass Moga here to beat him down. Reaper, kind of similar to Bastion, has a bigger hitbox that's easier for Moga to hit, but it's not like free. Bastion, every tank is free to hit and kill on Moga, but Reaper is just small enough that he generally can outlive a lot of things. Especially with Czar bubbles on his side. Czar bubbles are really hard for me to break through. What's the Discord and all that? I figured Alari would be able to like burst down one of their supports or something, but it's just not happening. Oh. And our ball roll that wasn't fast enough, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, solid round so far. It was a decent defense. It's scared in the attack, but to be fair, our entire team comp outside of me is stronger on attack. We should be fine in that front. But yeah, Sandcastle and Bastion, or just Brick as the official name of the skin's called. They have the same sound effects, I believe. I'm not sure if they're exactly one-to-one, but I do believe they're similar. I remember hearing that somewhere. I don't know if that's actually true. I guess you could listen and actually hear it. My tank is better, but I can. I don't know about that one. Not super certain I agree with that statement. But you can see this is the brick gun. It's a lot more smooth and clean, but I like the graininess of Sandcastle Bastion, to be honest. Oh, you thought he was shit talking? Oh, my take risk my heel. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Should be interesting. Yeah, I just need to keep them busy so our Bastion and Diva can pick them off. I mean, fair enough. That's a way of thinking. I will say the amount of pressure from our backline was not very high past the hero select, so... He's one. Nice. I choked that. I should have been able to get him on my own. Absolute soup. But yeah, now they're down the Reaper, we get back faster, and we're also killing more as I'm getting back, so we should have it. I mean, that's a decent exchange, actually. They just pressure this Mauga across map because he's a massive hitbox. Unfortunately, we can't save our Doom from the Reaper. Can't kill him right after, though. I mean, like, if you don't look at Bastion, he will shred you even in recon form. He does a crazy amount of damage in recon. Actually, not awful into bad affairs, which I guess Venti is. I feel like every time I've seen Venti on fair, I felt non-threatened. But to be fair, most of the time he's been on my team. Yeah, normally here I don't want to be pushing a cart, but since our Doom wants to do whatever Doom is doing, I kind of have to be. Was he still? Wait, I just realized, was that Mauga still pinning that entire time? Oh fuck. Wow. Look at that turn radius, that's insane. I will say, I'm about to right to our wrist to just go Mauga, because that's just like win instantly, no effort. It's the kind of thing. Mauga's just like the instant win button. Does he have ult? Oh. Yeah, I did that to try and pressure Reaper, who I thought was flanking that way, but in fact it was flanking the other way. Well, you know. Yeah, maybe I'll write that shit after Orisa pops ult. Maybe I should write it before, because the common response is I'll do it after I ult. And like, if he does it after he ults, if I message him later, it's kind of a problem. If he pops ult now and he says I'll do it after I ult, he doesn't have to build another ult. Yeah, I'd have to do that first one because it looked like Pharah might have dove me if I didn't. And once that was out of the way, very easy to lock on their supports. Probably force out cleanse or something, despite them not really needing it for that. That was avoidable without cleanse, and maybe they did. I don't really know. All I know is the idea was to have them waste cleanse. But yeah, let's go take high. We can just nade up there. We don't gotta go the whole way around. I'll be there. I broke the trap just in time for whoever got hooked up there to live. There's the Mei. It's a weird one. You know, I walked in that direction and it took me like, I think halfway through the hook is when I realized I got hooked. Like, I genuinely didn't react because I didn't realize I'd even gotten hooked. But yeah. Iris is actually not too awful here though, now with the added Mei. Because Orisa can negate all of Mei's value. Oh, I'm getting staggered, I think. Yeah. Can't even make it out on time, man. Look at Pin his ridiculous mobility. Look at this shit. God damn. What a dumb ability. But yeah, that's your main problem on Bastion. You're actually a high value character. You know, he's always been decent in open queue. The problem is Mauga likes you. He really likes having you on the enemy team because you have low health and a big hitbox, and that's like Mauga's preferred fucking thing to be shooting at. I'll take that trade. I'm dying to bat for sure, but I got out my ult. Oh shit. Nade in mid-air like that? It's big. He's one. Yeah. Figured, I mean, he kind of had to jump off there, so I figured I could just get him on the jump out. Which I could. That's some free ult charge right there. No clue what happened in the front line, but I'm sure my team did great. Bastion is also great denying flanks, if that wasn't made obvious already. Good window by him, really well placed and all. And that QB's on one. And holy. That's the damage reduction on the Hog's fucking E is insane. Yeah, the Mei pick when you don't wall CP great is not great. Especially with Orisa, like I mentioned. Orisa wasn't too great of a pick. I do think Mauga Hog just beats Orisa Hog, despite Orisa technically beating Mauga in the 1v1. The value Mauga gets with tank teammates is ridiculous and can't be understated. Especially now, after he got buffed and has like, you know, 100% lifesteal or whatever again, and like 40% damage mitigation when he presses E. It's some crazy numbers or something like that. Yeah, the Mauga Orisa though, that might just beat that combo as long as they don't hit any good hooks. It's gonna be hard to deny those hooks, like Orisa has to play particularly well. But if Orisa plays it well, then denying those hooks will be kinda easy and we'll get big value out of that. But yeah, going pretty well so far. It's a pretty even game. We get more time to attack than them pretty substantially, but I've seen a lot of games like this draw pretty consistently. I've also seen teams make some crazy comebacks with a minute left, obviously. Especially if you can manage to break through first on Eichenwald, I feel like you can really kind of get the ball rolling. It's really hard to stop a team that's playing well on Ike. Hopefully Mauga doesn't get hooked. I feel like that's just what would happen if he stayed that deep. Got a free nade in. Well, that's big damage. 14% ult charge out of spawn is insane. That's the power of a Mercy Pocket on Bastion. Junkrat's gonna be annoying with the Reaper. I stuck Junkrat, I think, right there. Okay. We do a little feeding. And then I do a little sucking dick. It was not great Bastion play right there. I saw him go up there and then I did some awful flicks on him. Props to them for getting that in. Mercy's just a bad pick. I want to let them know, like, I'm saying that because I'm the Bastion. I'm supposed to like it. The Mercy pick genuinely is not great value. Yeah, they make it out. We just gotta group up. Like, we need this Orisa back, and then I think we can just walk on them. Unfortunate that my nade just bumped back into Zarya there, because initially that had avoided her. Junkrat's so low, man. And Zarya. We got Zarya. That's worth it. Especially because we got res. Or no, we don't have res. Oh. This is a curious case. I mean, Orisa just gets fucked up by all of them. I don't... Like, outside of maybe Kirika? Okay, yeah. Eva still isn't amazing, but it's not awful. Hog is good. Hog fucks with them. Like, Hog, yes, gets soft countered by Zarya or whatever, but it's a soft counter, not a hard counter. Play Hog and Zarya pretty consistently. Kinda goes both ways, like, depending on how good everyone's playing, things can change. Fuck me, man. Bad time to get out of recon. They're kinda destroying us, like I mentioned, man. I've seen so many teams, like, turn around with 1 minute. The Mercy pick just really... I think is the main problem. That and that we staggered so many times just now. And Reaper's taking full advantage. Finally got him, but it's like too little too late. He might even make it back in time. Okay, cleanse out a little early, that's why you space out your things. I didn't space them out perfectly though, which is why they still were able to cleanse most of the damage coming in there. Alright. Good stuff. I say, as that just was not good stuff. That was brutal. This is going to be an insane game to win if we manage to do it. I'll be honest. Ow, he died, lol. He's mad. It's like technically that I wouldn't really call it a C9. Please no mercy, I agree with that. Mercy is just like, she's just too little healing to really make an impact. Your impact is res, but you wouldn't have to res if you just had BAP, Immort, Moira's insane healing output, you know, BAP's insane output, etc, etc. Also, calling Reaper the easiest DPS in the game is a little interesting. I do think that will always be Torbjorn, as someone who likes playing Torbjorn. And actually, Reaper is kind of rough. Like, yes, he's simple, maybe easiest to master, but he's very rough to get value on because he's been so ass for so long. Really hard to get in and actually do things. Like, the Reapers that make it happen are actually insane players. I'm not one of them, but those guys are insane, for sure. So yeah, well, let's see what we can do from here. The Hog Maga coming back, that's, I mean, it's just a really solid duo. Like, if I had to be stuck with any two tanks, either that or like Ryan Zara. Which is wild, and it's mainly just because Ryan keeps getting buffed. Ryan gets all these minor buffs in roll queue that are like major and open. And it's made him a real threat at this point in the game's life cycle. Main problem for us is just the Zara. If we can like hook her or something, it like the problem solved itself. There we go, we hooked her, we win the fight. It genuinely, once their Zara's dead, look how quickly this all falls apart. Because their Zara keeps everything annoying alive. And we've done one. Wait, did they swap the Zara to Fair? That's so big. So insanely large. Cannot understate how much value we're about to get out of this. Because Fair does, I mean, she's a great character, don't get me wrong, but we have, like, most of our team can ship her for solid damage. And has enough sustain to not give a shit about taking damage from her. Yeah. We exit turret farm early to have the cooldown start earlier. Our Hog should be able to get Fairy here. We got her. Nice. We just gotta push cart though, because we're strapped for time. Normally you push here to take space, but like, we need all the time we can get. Someone's flanking left under. Go there. That's Moira. Oh shit. Our Hog's dead. Okay, they finally went D.Va, but the person on D.Va forgot to DM the guy they swapped the D.Va for. Or at least I'm assuming the guy they swapped D.Va for. Yeah. Holy shit, dude, I'm taking so much damage. Hog 1, and Moira 1. They're both really low. Or Maga can win this. He still won. See, the problem is our Mauga's using both guns. If you just left click gun there and right click on, Hog probably dies. Because their D.Va's not DMing things. She should be, and if she did, this game's free for them, but she's not. Like, she's flanking or something. I really don't understand it. Wow, actually worked out. Keeping our backline. My god, that armor health is insane. Do you see how little damage I'm doing to that D.Va point blank? Alright, we gotta ult this because it's the last fight. I should have ulted the bridge. They all want to go bridge to begin with. Oh, I'm fucking a god for that one. I don't have turret form. It's just kind of unwinnable. Unfortunate. Yeah, they just had a really good push. I mean, our push was good too, but it wasn't the full mile. C9 hug up. I like this guy. That's some proper, yeah, shit talk. I don't know why they shit talked the Reaper for teabagging. You're allowed to do that if you get the kills. Especially stuff like this. I mean, this guy did put in work on the Reaper. Genuinely putting some crazy value. I had to be cautious of this guy more than anyone else on this team all game. But yeah, reversal is interesting. I guess we did have a really good lineup coming out of spawn. But then we went Mercy. I really do think going Mercy single-handedly sold that entire game. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next game. Or like right now, because I found the game as I ended the sentence, which is like an oddly common thing, but I guess I've played a disgusting amount of this game. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we got Kai Flame again. We have a Mercy, unfortunately. And hopefully Zombie's like, I don't know, a really good bat player. Just willed that into existence right there. El Orisa. True. Zara would be nicer.
What the fuck? Let him go Orisa. B.
What? Huh?
Huh?
What did Mercy even just say? I'm at a loss. I'm just disappointed.
Disappoint this dick. What's wrong with Orisa? Like, actually have meta streams? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Anyways, who the fuck cares?
they lost. If it's like Malga or something, I get it, but Orisa these days isn't anywhere near as cringe as Malga has been in the past. They do have Fair Junk Sig. It's actually really rough for me to play into that. Bastion moment. What? That pylon's insane. It heals through the cracks if it's not broken. I didn't know about that. I just learned about that.
Coming at the Orisa?
What? Yeah. I mean, the Batpay and roll queue I get, but an open? It ain't that deep. Yes, he's a strong ass character and the best support by far, but still. It's like at least a bit hard to play on like Moira.
Can you go for Vera?
I'm trying, man. He just keeps bitching out every time he's low. He wants to run.
Thank you. To left.
Tried nading myself both to get away and possibly just deny ult charge. Double value there. To be fair, like, we do have the Mercy, but they also have the Life Weaver, so it evens out. This one's skill issue if we don't make it work. Wow, I couldn't kill that. I don't understand how half of my shots were headshots and the other half weren't. I went Bastion form there, by the way, for damage mitigation.
No, it's just like
Which Bastion form gets damage mitigation. Just gonna leave her right dead. We just have res for free and like, nah, it ain't worth it.
Push.
Gonna get the tree for him.
to left, he's ulting. He's half.
Bad time to be reloading.
I know. All of you guys are low.
Yeah, that's window for you, just soloing the entire fight. A real effort on our part. Hopefully Azar doesn't get farmed, but unfortunately they got boop somewhere that can get farmed then. That one just seemed nice and central, and I got the pylon out of it, so I'll take that. That's why you also just spam nade down random chokes, because you just get random ass kills. Dumb ability. The fact that it ricochets like 3 times and is like the biggest grenade in the entire game, other than junk tire, if you count that. I guess biggest explosive is a better word. It's just such a ridiculous ability. And it can use ease for mobility, and I think you take reduced damage at Bastion on it. They got big value there. What's this one of them? Must be a Valkyrie. We did res Ryan, but now Ryan is still 1v3 and he's just gonna lose Shatter. That's one of those reses that's just bad.
Damn, I felt that, sorry.
Yeah. At least our Mercy knew it. Like, it's rare to see a Mercy take accountability and shit like that, so props to them for that if they ever watch this.
Can you switch?
Holy damage. Asking for a switch here is interesting though, because this game is pretty dead even. Our team comp is fine. I just have to keep pressuring.
I can't get you, Bastion.
Man, they give us point, I'll take it. Nice Immort, save their run. And then they see 9s. Bear is very much alive, right on top of point, but I guess she was too far above point. That's a C9. I mean, last game people were crying C9 in chat, but that's a proper C9. Like, where you were all alive, had an easy way of touching the point, but for one reason or another, you focused the wrong targets and stuff, and didn't touch in time. But yeah. Good stuff all around. And I will say, it's a lot more excusable being a bad character if you're like speaking in chat and trying to calm a little. I mean, that's why I was like calming a bit on May. And this Mercy calming kind of makes up for the fact they're on Mercy a bit, because they're trying to make up for the fact the character doesn't autoplay the game. It's funny because in role queue Mercy kind of autoplays the game, but in open you have to like put in like a 9 to 5 to even have a chance of winning. It's really interesting, and the modes are just so insanely different.
Go Moira.
Yo, Moira. That's wild. I also didn't think I'd be living there, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a bad thing that I lived there and should have died. So that was just like an extra 5-second stagger because I lived. Yeah, this map's gonna be rough for Bastion. It's way too close range. Their Junkrat just spams me up for free. So I'm gonna have to get like a left side high ground and be in recon or something. But we also just need to regroup. We don't want to res that. We sneak it out. Yeah. The Diva swap into Zar's Sig is interesting. I guess that's for... Yeah, the Zar spec. The Diva made no sense in their comp, because everything Diva does gets like hard countered by that. I don't know why that guy's writing K in chat. My bad, let's get around probably. It's just not 1v5. That wasn't even going the wrong direction. We're just consistently 1v5ing.
Bastion,
And
where the
dying for it.
fuck?
I was waiting for y'all to group and push, but we're staggering.
We can't even get through.
I don't really help with that. Yeah, I'm not ready for this. What the fuck was that guy? Damn. I went to nade the tire and I landed on the Zar bubble instead. Unfortunate. I would write, can we get the Rhine back? Then they're gonna ask the Bastion swap, and honestly, I'll just wait for next map to say it. The problem is Ram just can't walk. Ram lives more than Rhine for sure, and he can block a lot more. But he can't walk at all. He's a really hard time making the room that we kind of need here. do anything.
Oh,
We'd see
man.
like he's just awkwardly standing there. And we're just getting spammed out by Sig rocks and shit. And
Fully
window,
blaming
I
you
guess
on
we're
this
still
so
up.
far.
Fully blaming you on this part is a little insane because it's like just not that guy's fault that we can't walk through it. And we didn't manage to touch in time. Unfortunate. I hate to see it. Oh yeah. This map should feel better. You swap him? Oh, the ram. Rim, you down to go back to run? It's a lot easier into Sig answer. I know Bastion's not good into them, but I'm stuck on the hero, unfortunately. Like Bastion is a bad pick into Sig's
Are you stuck on Bash?
So unfortunate.
doing a challenge thing. Just be glad that you didn't get me in my Genji games, man. That was a struggle.
I'm not glad for any of this. I'd be glad if you just like a twist.
It's pretty golden coming from the Mercy for 2 rounds. Because Mercy's never good. Bastion's at least valuable in a good amount of scenarios. I can't think of a single time where Mercy's good. Outside of just Mercy over like a Genji or something. Yeah. Problem is we just don't have, like, we're not taking any space on the tanks, and then Bastion can't flourish at all. Like, our Rhine is just standing there shielding and dying, and then we lose a fight, and then he does it again. Or he just sends it like this when half the team's still looking at a spawn. Broke the shield for him. Sigma's pressured on me. Rhine somehow dies there. Yeah.
Ryan, where are you going, buddy?
There. I think one
How do we
tank
die
is
11
the
times
most.
as a tank? I think you playing how you've been is a
bro,
loss.
That's how you play.
We just now switched to one tank.
You
What?
have the brain of a monkey.
What in the tunnel vision?
I mean, I'm a bit rude about it, but to be fair,
Our team's fucked at this point.
Yeah,
yeah,
you too, Bap. You haven't fucking swapped.
it's funny because Bap's a good character. But yeah, this guy, didn't got any
I'm
value
getting
out
on
of
board.
him.
Fuck this shit. No one goes right.
You know, it works or nothing.
Bro, I swear this team ahead like color on the sticks, bro. What are y'all doing? I'm on the. No one's. I'm just capping. I'm just capping. What the? Oh my.
Average fucking Moira player.
How the fuck did I just get on, bruh?
They're down 2 right now. We should be able to win it.
How are your healers on point? You guys are crying about being low. Just get on point.
What is our run freaking this place like that?
If you guys think you're low, not on point.
Oh, okay, wow.
There's a Zarya.
Oh, what again? I can't even play that. This guy's kind of spitting. The duo, not so much. This guy wasn't great either, but yeah. No, it isn't. Don't say that. Y'all just cried. Oh man. I don't know why people want these guys to get banned. I think that shit's just funny, dude. When people just talk shit like that while nobody's playing well and we're getting smoked across the board. It's just funny. It's inherently funny. I don't know why people hate shit talking video games. Cause it ain't that deep. They're not telling you to actually do, harm yourself or something. They say you're bad at the game. That's their belief. And then you can say the same, and it goes back and forth, and it's a funny ass interaction. It's stupid as hell. But yeah, off to the next game. Alright, another game. Not a lot of familiar names here. I do think the Asian looking name on the enemy team is a guy I've avoided. Not 100%, but I can check. Yep. It's the Sombra player I got avoided from previous experience. Or at least, sorry, he plays Sombra when he's on my team, and he locks in on D.Va when he's on the enemy team. So we're gonna be fighting a D.Va this game. With the Life Weaver. Yeah. This guy know me or something? Oh. What are we doing here? What? You just ran my name for fun? I don't understand. He's like calling me out by name, and somebody just like Tiger, and I like look at him, and I don't say anything. It's just weird. I guess they played Junkrat. It's pretty standard stuff for a Junkrat player. As a Junkrat player myself. Ooh, the Moga. Nice. And yeah, there's the D.Va. I fucking know this guy. It's crazy, man. I guarantee you I'm on his team. He goes Sombra. Wow, that auto was so low, and perhaps even lower. We're just like walking out in man. We have no reason to pressure D.Va at all, because our Magus got it covered, so I'm just gonna keep shooting the soldier until the end of the time. D.Va staying in that nade would have generally hit him most of the time. Yeah, we can just cap. Ah. There's a bird on the sand. I guess to make sense, like a seagull in the sandcastle skin. Yeah, this guy's freaky. Yeah, enemy D.Va player, pretty consistently just doing this shit every time been against him. They are really bad, by the way, but like D.Va's just inherently strong enough and good enough that it's really obnoxious. And they just walk it, you can hold right click. They were doing that before she got a half second added to her DM. Now she gets another half second, and they're on the Sigma as well. It's gonna be a real fucking annoying time. They get a shield and then double defense matrix. I'll just one. Good to see it. I mean, a Ryan would be big here. Like a decently played Ryan would be insane. The thing is, a lot of people don't know how to play Ryan. A lot of people say they love the hero, and then they actually just like that they can beat him down when they're on the enemy team. And then like, a lot of them say they love to play Ryan, and they just like, don't even know what the character does. It's always really interesting to me. He's just like a beloved character, but everyone who plays him like hard shields. Unless you're like the top 1% and you swing on people. There's like there's been multiple Ryans who've done, you know, no shield to GM or whatever, and stuff like that. Yeah, we stay recon here. Turret form might be nice for damage reduction against Hanzo, but it would also mean I don't damage him for any meaningful damage. Here I'll be close enough where I can do this. Oh. I did not think I'd be up there at that moment. That is a bad place to be, just straight up. No ult charge for you, bitch. Hey, yeah. Doing what I can. And you know, we're doing decent with it. But yeah, they got a lot of, just like anti-Bastion. They got sleep darts and antis for me. They have D.Va DMing me, they have Sigma ready for me, and then Hanzo's just generally known to be good for bursting people down with Storm Arrow, including Bastion. And just his main arrows hitting Bastion are very strong. Like, even now that he doesn't one-shot, he's still just as strong against Bastion. The only thing that isn't inherently anti-Bastion is their bat, but that's an anti-everything type of character. That's just like really disgustingly strong character at all times. Yep, slept. Where's the diva? Where is she? Come on. Big pick. Unfortunately, we have literally 0 follow-up for it. Now I get ulted. Yeah. At least we got diva. It's pretty big. It's a worthwhile exchange. The Winston I like a lot more. Winston's not an inherent direct counter their tank, so now that'll be up to me and Junk to figure out. But he can dive Bappin on us super easily, and they're gonna have a really hard time dealing with that if he plays it too remotely well. And that nade didn't connect, really. Got the Yana. Take those. Mercy was on me, I guess, that whole time, which is also super neat. Forced out Sigma left shift. Hopefully your Junk gets out of range of that. If we can't out heal that. Fun times. I mean, that life leader makes this rough. Mercy's not too awful, because Mercy pocketed Bastion your Junk and really get some good value in. Life Weaver's just bad. He's really bad. I mean, in every mode, he's bad in bulky and open. Like, playing with the Life Weaver, you're just handicapping your team, and if you happen to win, it just means you're exponentially better than them. Like, no matter what the context. I need to pressure him for some damage there, I guess. Is that a side arrow? Actually, shit, looks like a normal ass arrow. Jumping down the right way too makes it really annoying. We're just gonna keep shooting from like right and left to kind of annoy him and make him look at these doorways so that we can drop down. But yeah, our Winston as a solo tank's just gonna get farmed. I can't even blame him. And like Junkrat and Bastion kind of get answered all the same by these annoying SDMs. Good shield and shit. Can't go that way. They're all looking there. That's like such a tight corridor to be stuck in. Good stuff by me and Winston. Kind of cleaning house. There's the funny ass nade doing the funny ass nade things. You barely got Diva there, and that was so close. Yeah, that only worked because both of their tanks locked in on our Junkrat, who somehow is distracting enough that they did that, and then we were able to clean up the rest of their team because they're just kind of lost. They have an inherently stronger comp, and we're just kind of stronger players, is the idea. Honestly, not sure if the grip was super useful, I'll be real. Okay, I just die here. It's fine. It's okay. It's a mercy moment. Just do that. Does some annoying bits of damage and kind of like splits them apart. Wasn't a great Bastion ult, could have been slower and more methodical with it, and probably guaranteed a kill, but I think where cart was, we just want to kind of, you know, spread them apart and start moving the cart. And the use of that Bastion ult, I think, does that better than most. Oh, I think that nade just fucked up my Winston stuff. We got out Immorate though, which is really big. DV out here, good tire, actually. Genuinely good value on that tire. Let's throw out a nade just cause. That BAP could not be lower. Hopefully my Winston's there on him. Fortunately we lost Life Weaver and this weren't touching after. Hate to see it. Really solo ult to me. I mean, it caught him the point, guaranteed. I think they realized, you know, Winston's diving super far back there. I think they killed their Junkrat already at that point. Well, yeah. Feels bad, huh? Was he saying like they solo treat him or something? It's a weird, it's a weird thing to be saying. Yeah, let's pull out the brick shit. Let's just keep swapping between the two. These are pretty rare skins to be seeing. Zion, you're the GOAT, by the way. He's putting some work in to hold down the team, but I feel like I'm doing decent. I think our combined dives are doing solid work. Not gonna say like as a bad player or anything. I don't think that's true, but it's weird to solo him out. Yeah. Kiri over Mercy is interesting. The fuck was that?
Excuse me?
What? Did you guys not hear their Junkrat like blasting shit in his way? I think we all heard it. I'm just wondering what that was. I didn't really get to hear it well. Something ice. It sounded like a Sprite Cranberry ad, I'm not gonna lie.
It was on, bro.
Sometimes. It's the same fucker, he's gonna be coming for me. No, it's not. Wait, they just have like another Sombra? That is duo? I really didn't need to get gripped there, but I will take the overkill. Rather get gripped than live than maybe use that interaction, which that would be infuriating. Yeah, I'm out in the open too much. Their armor was taking good advantage of that. The Junkrat finally got bored. Nice. I'm gonna nade out.
They really love you.
Yeah. No, I've got that Korean guy avoided because he does this every game to me. I guess our Junkrat was annoying him more because he really hasn't been on me much this game.
Oh my god.
Oh, you saved me. I love you. Thank you, Kiriko. Yeah, no. I mean, it's wild. Since I've avoided this, like, and the crazy part's whenever that, like, the only reason I got that guy avoided is whenever he's on my team, he just goes Sombra and does air. And then on the enemy team, he always goes Diva and haunts me for sport.
Oh, he's always trying.
Yeah, it's real weird. What the fuck is this Ana doing back there? She smoked me, dude. She's just chilling in the back line. She's on our life weaver. We had the tree. Damn, that Ana's crazy, bro. What the fuck? And she's still going. And we finally got her. For like 3 ults.
So sorry, life over.
That Ana had him. That's wild. Yeah, pretty free Winston pick. Going Winston when you know there's gonna be a Bastion is a little criminal.
Okay, maybe not.
Nah, we'll be fine. Got that goofy ass armor they just like upgraded the value of. Oop. Marissa. Yeah. Can't really break through there where Bastion, not Bastion where a single wants to go. This guy will not leave me the fuck alone, man. Another one, man. He wants it bad. What did I do to this guy? I don't understand. He accused me of hacks, like, on Widow. And for like 20 games in the last like 4 to 5 days, he's been doing this shit to me. Oh, my bad. I threw. I was way too deep. I like actually just so fucking focused on talking that bullshit. But I did that.
Holy shit.
Alright, we'll figure it out from here. No, there isn't music that played in the map at all. Just have like atmospheric music playing in there. The Hog is an interesting swap. Can't help with D.Va though, for sure. Look at how long that DM lasts, that's ridiculous, man. Gotta be real careful here. I might push her life lever. Sigma 1. This was definitely a waste of an ult on my part.
Oh shit!
How the fuck did I get on that? I don't even wanna know. Probably just did some disgusting stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty virus damage. But we do live barely. I'm just staying near card to avoid the C9, because that might happen here otherwise. Bastion form a bit of a waste here, but I felt like they were about to push, and I think being in Bastion form denies that push, plus we got out Sig's left shift, which is actually big value. That's a decent exchange of abilities for me. So now he doesn't have it when he gets hit by a hard, but now he's going to use it again in a second. Playing far enough away that I don't get caught in that, but I'm dead. Decent trade, we win these. Always lose this. Okay, he doesn't. Nice. Right? Is Bat gonna make that a losing fight for Orisa? Okay. Sure, Bat was helping me on it there because Orisa did. They hit the spear and then they hit the spin like pretty consistently. And like I said, I don't think this guy's a bad player or nothing. Yeah, with the Mauga, okay. He hit that hook, it would have been kind of nice too. I haven't seen this guy in Mauga before. Like, he's on my avoid list for a reason, but I've never seen him on Mauga. Watch out, Hog.
Oh, he's purple.
Our Hog's a little insane for that maneuver right there. Versus the guy with 14 deaths in this lobby. Alright then. That's a nano to Mauga. Fun times. Swap and spawns, I think. Swap spawns, so we can get food. Okay. Yeah, back up, Pugman.
It's off the hog too.
Oh, that is interesting. They don't have the Sombra anymore, but our Hog's just dead. Like, he wants to die. This guy's putting in a 9 to 5 to die as quickly as possible. Gotta care for their effects. I'm trying my best to do. I heard someone flanking left that sounded like. So that's just Mac the walking there or something. Or Ryan.
God, Ryan. Nice, cool.
That's big value. That's big value. That was actually such a good ult. Forced inward, I think. I mean, I got their supports off them the entire time. We couldn't kill any of them. Not sure what else I can do. Yeah. Yeah. Does this Vengeance guy know me from like their Discord or whatever? Now they've mentioned that potent list thing. I'm starting to notice some characters. Whatever. I'll just avoid and move on. Lack of better options. Because it was suspiciously bad gameplay from that guy. Even when he picked like better characters, kind of just walked at him. And he was in voice. I checked. I don't know if you noticed. I like silently checked on third if he was in voice when I kept asking the back, and he kept going deeper. Yeah, I was pretty respectful about it. Consolation makes sense, but still a rough game. Surprised Bastion's taken this many, but I guess Melga does exist. So we'll see in the next game. Alright. Looks like we found another one. Lots of new players. Same looking support duo. There's 2 trees. Did we get the same tree as last game, or is this a new one? Well, I mean, one of them's the same, but I don't know if the one we got is the same. That's wild. What are the odds?
Oh, they have our last tree.
Oh, they have our life weaver player.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck you, bitch. Say something only the real tree would know.
I genuinely can't tell which one is
They need to add like profile icons in chat or something, because I've run into like a few duplicate names in open. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they have a very anti-Bastion comp. This is gonna be rough. Mainly just the Melga instantly, but the Sigma yet again. A pretty uncommon pick as far as open key goes. I guess they just let him know. And I'm on Bastion. This hour of the day, this part of the country, glazed entirely to my computer. So they get the life weaver, but we get the hello. Guess he's typing. Yeah, it's gonna be rough to make any space against him. Like we have zero pressure. All 3 of our characters are trying to enable other characters, but we don't have anyone to actually take advantage of that. Like nobody on our team can really take space outside of maybe Zarya, but even then, that is a super rough thing to do. Like if our Doom tries to take space, they're just gonna melt them super quick. Somehow we do get a pick, but like look how much room we had to give him to do it. Good punch. Big int, that's what we need. We need our answers. I don't know how I just forgot we had an Ana. That's genuinely all they have no answer to the fat internet. I don't think she'll live. Fortunate. Nice. Love this shit. Let's go get some space. They don't really have a lot to deal with. Oh god. Thank you, sorry. I'll do it. They broke the tree. That's decent value. These trees both saying fuck you to each other. Such a tree thing to do. That was too quick with that ult. Oh, he's got the E press. Look at this fucking health bar. Not moving an inch. Wait, big Doom ult. Holy shit. Oh my god, our Doomfist is nuts. And Arano lives! I can't believe you're alive, dude. I just turned around to see that. Holy fuck. Dude, that Doom ult was insane though. Did anyone else see that? It's on the fucking directly on the Melga that was gonna kill me in 2 seconds. But yeah, 0 deaths across the board now. We have a worse comp, we're just better players. Also, well, maybe we have a better comp because they do have Life Weaver. Like, Life Weaver is that bad that he can make up for 3 characters being somewhat, like, mediocre. And it's interesting because none of our characters are necessarily bad. It's just I don't think these characters combo together at all. Unlucky. Hate to see it happen. Yeah, like they're forced to coal for like literally no reason. Just if they don't, they'd probably die there. Yeah. And we just pressure whoever's not behind a barrier or a bubble. And then there's Arya walks too far forward and dies for it. Our Doom has been really swift on those punishes, that's all I'm gonna say. And the antis have been fat too, in general. Okay, I'll take whatever the fuck that was. Nice. I love to see it. But yeah. Doom is doing a lot of trolling because he's able to. I did a lot of trolling by waking that Mauga that Doom was gonna ult onto.
I can't see you.
They're on the Rhine Czar now, which is way more rough, because now I have to use my whole turret farm to break Rhine Shield, which does have notably more health than it used to. It actually is going to make this much harder. I don't want to play no more. It was nice when they had the Winston though. That was like the 3 seconds I had that. It was completely free.
I'm hanging.
There's a whole ass Mauga. Just run, man, that's a Mauga. You don't fight this.
Oh god.
I did get the Mauga.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
No, they got a rough comp now. He kind of like, it's kind of free for a bit, but 2 different shields I got breakthrough and a Mauga. That's rough.
What are your thoughts on the tank changes?
I thought they were all pretty dumb, except for there was like 2 changes I thought were neat. It was like the one to Junker Queen, and then the one that makes Rhine Pin actually do like damage again. But the armor changes were dumb. The DPS passive change was like, I mean, that was a bit more acceptable, I felt. But like stacked on top of each other with the armor changes, the DPS passive changes, like every tank got a major buff. Zarya literally has her season 1 stats back when she was hard meta. Like, I don't know, man. It's kinda scary. And then Mauga got buffed, which is like, why? That's the biggest thing for me. Why is Mauga getting buffed? It's not, I can't think of a reason for that. Okay. Just have to like pressure. I want to ult real quick. A bit late with it. I'm way too late with it. Still got good value there, luckily. But Doom's so clutched up. But this game's gonna be super tight. Their supports are out. Never can die. Nice. Take that. I don't think they bubbled that. Oh, where the fuck am I? Oh my, look at that Rhine shield just disappearing. But yeah, we gotta play really far back or else we die. Now we're down Zara, we just kinda die. Yeah. Mind my bubble. Yeah, let's kill whoever's on cart. Sorry, why is he just face tanking those nades? Like, you can just bubble when they're active and you'll get charged. Maybe they just don't know that. But yeah, this all comes down to this fight, really. They're running Shatter, right? We just dead.
Damn it.
I should have stacked this N2 on top of each other. Damn, GG's. Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong person.
Yeah. This is a certified Mauga moment. They go Mauga, they win. Unlucky. Tree div. And then there's Bastion, but I do like this shit. So fucking funny. But yeah. Not playing one-handed right here. Insane gameplay. That's a crazy quick snap onto me there, but reasonable one to happen. Either way, looks like we're almost back in plat. Got another game of Bastion ahead of us. Nice. We found a quick game. It's on Circuit Royale. Hooray, man. Let's go. Let's go. Hype. Yeah. Didn't expect to struggle so much with Bastion, but to be fair, when I think about open queue, like Mauga is still such a new concept to me. Because, you know, I played 8 seasons with no Mauga, where it was like Orisa, Zar, Hog was like hard meta. Now Mauga's just in there, and you actually kind of really hard-to-denies Bastion unless you get like a perfect team comp around you. Like, you specifically need like Sigma, Ryan, or like just like a lot of shield, a lot of barriers, a lot of bubbles, preferably your own Mauga, and like a Hog. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff you kind of need to even make it playable against Mauga without having your own. Yeah. See what we can do. Sigzar's decent. It's not a great duo. Like, Sigma and Zarya have minimal synergy, but for Bastion, I like both of those on my team. Almost wish, like, instead of the Ana, we just had like a Hog or a Mauga. You know, like I mentioned, Mauga is just a guaranteed free, guaranteed value pick. Unless they hard nerf him to the point that Bastion beats him in 1v1. But as long as Mauga has enough power to beat Bastion in 1v1, he can beat any tank in a 1v1. Which is gonna make him good enough. Another Hanzo, man. What are the odds? Are they comment? Like, I feel like I haven't seen that many Hanzos until I went Bastion now. There's like one Hanzo in all my Genji games, which was 19. Good anti there. Unfortunately, Sigma doesn't have the mobility to get out of that. Okay. Rushing him out as best as I can. Sorry, he's probably gonna die because she's walking forward. And I can't do much about her wanting to walk forward. Big sleep. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish that. Yeah, like nobody in our team really wants to touch here, and nobody really gets that ability either. I just have to hide here to regen, so that Hanzo stops looking at me for all 2 seconds. This is just gonna be rough. Ram and Ryan walk on us for free. And neither of them really charges Arya. I'm sorry, it isn't particularly good into either of them or nothing like that. Really rough. Oh, the Ram mirror makes it interesting, but they still can just walk at us. And like, Hondo does a decent enough job of pressuring me that I can't really help with that. I guess the idea is that we can like bubble our Ram in the same way you can bubble our Ryan, but that just feels so much less valuable because his swings do so much less than a Ryan swing. Like, there's just like 20 less damage per like punch. Somehow we nuke the Ryan there. Nice. Never be mad with results. We can just pressure this life weaver forever, hopefully. Okay, he's properly hiding now. They don't have they can't have another shatter. I was scared for a second, I was like, oh, am I gonna get shattered? Okay, let's see this. And then die to dragon because he was like halfway in the ground. I have no way. Hanzo flank, watch out, Anna, to your left. Hanzo behind. I could say this so many times, no one turns. Like, Anna had room to turn there. At least we got him after, though. Now that it is just Ram, we can just kind of pressure them for free. I'll just break tree real quick. That's the one nice thing on Bastion, you can just solo shred tree. Makes you a hard life weaver counter. Which is a nice thing, yes, but you just shouldn't be seeing life weavers. It's just Tiger happens to be a life weaver player and we have to be on at the same time. Oh shit. Interesting stuff later around. Somehow kind of working in a way. Never mind. Not anymore. We just have to give them so much room because we lost our main tank. I mean, the ult there to begin with was insane. We just need to keep running, man. We literally have no front line right now. I don't know why anyone on our team is walking forward here. Actually, insanely good Nana. Mainly because the Ryan overcommitted. If the Ryan just casually walks and swings, they guaranteed win that fight, but because he just pins in. That's the thing on Ryan. Bad Ryans either just consistently pin down main and do literally nothing, or they don't do anything and they stand there and shield. And you would rather have the one that pins down main every time because there's at least something you can do with that. But you want something in the middle where they're walking at people, they're swinging. You know, pins need mobility to get out of spawn. It's neat mobility if you can manage to see an opportunity for one. You don't just want to use it to engage, because that's really rough. Really impossible to kind of do. They should have shatter. Be careful. Might even shatter drat. Nice throwing nade through here. No, I cannot. Let's break the tree. Tree's down. Wait for our farm to come back up. And then I'm dead. Yeah. The ramp pick is decent though. It's way better than whatever we were stuck on before. Because he can just stand there and block. And you can see he's got 5k mitigated. Just standing there and blocking. And Ram gets value from that. He blocks so much that like it's infuriating. That is the inherent value of the character. That's why he's played in a lot of high-level Overwatch, because he can just block so much. But yeah, decent hold so far. We're kind of figuring it out. We need a bit to lock in, find the comp, find the playstyles, but now that we got that down, it's pretty free. Lift him out of Grove, some of them get back in. We're now just old. I actually heard Ramble and thought it was theirs, I'm not gonna lie. The teabag. I don't know if Tiger saw that. Just that was personal. Oh, wait, does he get two and gets out? What a fucking Chad. Holy shit. The bag too. It's funny because it's not personal, but it looks personal. That's what's great. Junkrat, okay. Two HP. Nice. They have nano. Yeah, we got nano for Ren here. It's whenever he wants it, he gets it. Yep, I pressure the Czar, Ren kills the rest. Because the Czar, if I pressure the Czar, first off she could just die like that. Apparently I killed Moira, I didn't even see her, I'll be honest. But by pressuring the Zarya there, she has to try and bubble herself or she'll die to me, maybe. And a lot of people aren't going to risk that. Just fought the Hog as well. I mean, we're on Ryan Zar now, which is just inherently valuable. So are they, and they got Hog, we got Bastion. Inherently an advantage for them, unless I just play high ground here, which is exactly what I'm going to do because of that. Interesting maneuver. And now I can play high ground for free. I got 5 seconds until I can actually lock in and break this tree quick. But I can break it semi-quick. By the way, breaking tree normally isn't like needed, but it's more of just like, I don't have anything else to do, I might as well do it. But yeah. Good stuff. I mean, this is, you know, the swaps have been good. Nobody's been flaming, we've just been gaming. That's doing decent. I'm just kind of scared for attack. This Bastion on attack doesn't hit us hard. It just really doesn't. It gets so much less opportunity. Because on defense, when they have to come to you, if you can go turret form at the right time, you can just catch them. Like, it's like a little net. You know, you're off on like a nice off angle, you're off in main, someone else on off angle, you can just kind of like catch them, and then they have to take your damage. When you're on attack, they can just walk away, and they can give up a tiny bit of space and then retake it the second your turret form's done. So you gotta be like really, really careful in Bastion with that. What can make up for that on attack, and the reason you'll see Bastion on attack often, is that if you have a tank that makes enough space, takes enough of their eyes on them, then you basically get the same effect. If they're particularly locked in on shooting you or your tank, or both, more importantly, then you'll pretty easily just be able to live both you live, and then you kill all of them. Because they're so focused on trying to kill that they're not focused enough on trying to avoid your Bastion damage. Also, that was a sight error, they have a Hanzo. Unless he walks back to spawn right now, in which case they're down 1. Oh, I just got the battery low thing on my headset. Hopefully it lasts long enough for this game. Because I don't have an easy way to plug it in right now. If my mic abruptly cuts and the footage continues, that will be why. Just fair warning. Okay, no run shield on him. Wow, good maneuver there. I didn't think the Ryan would stay in. That nade was fully expected to hit Ryan in my eyes. Okay, yeah. You can't stay that deep that long. Staying there initially, actually a good mix-up. Staying there that long, that's just scary, man. Like, not the good type of scary. You don't want to be doing that. Don't go too deep. Yeah, that corner's where you want to hold on this map generally. It does open you up to the angle up there, but you can very easily back up a tiny bit and be immune to that angle. They're down on 2 DPS now, interesting. Not really that much of a problem, because there's no other reason to go DPS other than the Bastion. That is the best counter to DPS, as Bastion's particularly good at dealing with tanks, so if you remove the tanks, he's not particularly good at dealing with you. We shouldn't have went for that guy, the Hanzo was right there. That was like, I would blame my team, but I also focused the ram there. That's just our mistake. I shot the ram there just in case. Sometimes people miscalculate guns. Oh wait. Ooh. Bad damage. You can chase him. I ever die or something, I'm gonna look for a little USB-C cable to plug in my headset, but I don't know if I'll get that opportunity. So we're kind of dominating right now. That's like another hard stagger. Yeah, I'm gonna go to cart and then I can do that. Because I think I know where a cable is, kind of close to me. Okay, real quick. Is this it? Seems like USB-C. I guess the problem is I don't even know, I don't have a long USB-C cable, so I'm gonna have to like have some really weird setup in order to make that work. Oh, I shouldn't have woken that guy. That is actually my mistake. We don't lose the fight off of that, but we do give him a lot of room that we didn't have to because of that. There's a really good sleep. Good play by the Ryan. A lot of Ryan players are really scared to do anything with the enemy not gets nanted. But what you gotta be doing is, I mean, you can deny Reyna by stunning them, right? And pin is a stun. So if you just pin the guy who's nanted, you effectively deny Nana. Nice. Good free value there. Not sure why they're all on tilt or whatever. I guess they're not anymore. Popstar ran for that slam. Take some balls to do that. You can get away with it, but you gotta make some crazy reads. I played a degenerate amount of always still active. I played a degenerate amount of Ryan, so I can actually pretty consistently tell when someone's gonna drop shield. I make those types of plays all the time, and they almost always get the shatter off. I guess Ryan was a bit unfortunate in his prediction. But yeah, we're just dominating. They don't know what to do. This is what should have happened the last like 3 games, but they just kept going Moga, and then we didn't mirror Moga. But there's no Moga in this game because no one's bored enough to do it, which means we just kind of dominate. Pretty uncontested. Okay, that Junkrat's close. Did they pull him? Oh no, they didn't. I thought they did. It looked like they did, but they didn't. And they gave us a point. Nice. Right before my headset was probably about to finally die. Yeah. Tiger's a good sport. A bit unfortunate he got the team he got. But you know, props to my team for doing what they did. Man, that pedal to cancel shatter was painful. Oh, did they pedaled above our shatter? I didn't even notice when that happened. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. There's the Bastion win. Took way longer than it realistically should have. Hope you all enjoyed that. And I'll see you in the next one. I also have enough for the Rhine skin now. Wasn't gonna pay for it. I don't have enough for the bundle, unfortunately, which means I don't get this this sick ass highlight intro, which is really cool, mind you. I mean, this is fucking amazing. But I'm not spending money on this game until they actually fix it. But I do have enough premium credits saved up from before and whatnot that I can buy the actual skin itself, which will be cool for when I actually do the Rhine game. But should be one. Even if they go Moga, I'm pretty confident beating down the Moga. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.